a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I hate this idea that you're the best. I am the best wrestler in the world.
First thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And it doesn't matter what you call it, whether it's called a Hell in a Cell, or Rage in the Cage, Penis in Uranus, the only thing that matters.
I'm just saying, the fact that they carried them out, right? You would think there would be some backstage, payoff of that, like showing where they at or something.
Right, but that's the Undertaker and Kane, and Bray Wyatt did his thing, and welcome to KedaNJay. We talk NXT.
Talk NXT.
Episode KedaNJay. What is this? Oof, is it 6? Yeah. No. Episode 6. Yeah, it's episode 6.
You sure?
I hope so. I think it's 6. Yeah. Yep, because last week we did for Red Queen of the Divas division. Yeah. Yes. So this is...
You did the Red Queen. I have nothing to do with that title.
Maybe I should change it. No, I like...
It's too late now.
I could change it, You know how WWE edit stuff out, so I could do what they did.
It's still too late. Okay.
Well, yeah. So, did you enjoy NXT from yesterday? We recorded 11/5/2015.
Not 2005.
No, I always have to stop myself. I don't know why I keep saying that this year. I don't know. It's a habit. I blame you for it.
Not my fault.
I just blame you for it.
Okay, I'll take the blame. I'll be the heel in that.
And the general manager said the same thing, so twice. Yeah. But do you want to start with talk about Breaking Ground real quick, a little bit?
We can.
Okay, so what did you think about the episode so far? Like, not the first two, but what do you think about the show in general?
I think it's good. It gives you to be honest, I think this, in a sense, should be what Tough Enough is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Opposed
to what this new reality show version has become, where it's just because basically this season doesn't make sense. I watched bits and pieces of Tough Enough, and I hated it because I don't like reality shows at all. But and because I saw the older seasons of Tough Enough, those I didn't have no problem with, because it was strictly about the wrestling and stuff like this. This new season, like I say, it was more reality show concept. And then when it gets down to it, yeah, you have a winner, but then you have all the... how many people got rookie contracts off of this season? 7?
Yeah, to me, it's what's the point having Tough Enough? You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's why even go through this if you're going to just be signing this person, that person, and whoever?
But I did
a rookie contract.
Right, but I did on Breaking Ground, it was some people don't get second chances. You know what I mean? So they gave ZZ.
But yeah. But what I mean is...
I know what you mean, but they kind of explained why they did it in a way short and sweet.
Yeah, but it's...
It's stupid, yeah, I know, but they see potential in certain guys. I guess in the show it was more just for probably USA. They wanted drama, but they really wanted these guys there.
Yeah, but no, I understand. On some reality shows that's similar like this. I get if they sign the runner up or something like that, or the third person or something like that. I understand that because you see potential in them. They just were not as good as the first person or the first 2 people. I get that, but to sign 7 people, it's really.
They kind of did it in the past, but not 7 people. Remember I don't know if you was watching. I forgot his name, but he won. But Miz was in his class of Tough Enough.
Yes.
So they signed him. I think they signed a couple people who was in the the Miz class. I can't remember his name though. The dude who
Are you talking
won
about
it.
Maven?
No,
You're not
not
talking about
Maven.
Maven. Okay.
Not that season. Yeah, I actually
Just
had
making sure.
high hopes for Maven. I did.
Yeah.
Cause one of his best moments is when he eliminated the Undertaker, and the
Well,
Undertaker look.
well, it was his best moment, and then right after that was his worst moment because Undertaker beat the hell out of him,
True.
and he was never officially eliminated from that Royal Rumble match.
So
So
technically, he
it's still going on.
pretty much like
Curtis Axel.
Exactly. Yes. Same. Yeah. Same for him. So he's
But
still
no,
in it.
but no, I like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Battleground.
Battleground.
Breaking Ground. See, it's too much. It's too similar. It's too.
Oh my God, Jay, you just criticize it. Yeah, he botched this time, wasn't me.
from Breaking Ground.
Battleground.
Breaking Ground.
Better. Yeah, because if you check out my first episode of Ring of Honor, he always try to give me say a Ring of, you know what it is, Jay. But anyway,
But if I can be serious for a moment, Breaking Ground. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Breaking Ground, and like behind the scenes, I wasn't too happy with how they did our girl Devin.
I know I was so like, oh, poor Devin, but I kind of understood in a way why they did, because she would want to be a wrestler, but at the same time, she could have just stayed and did the backstage interview.
Because she's a hell of a lot better than what's his name?
Oh, that's Stan. Alexa Bliss called him a Stan. I don't know his name. Is his name Todd? No, that's not Todd Grisham. He don't work there no more. I don't know.
Some dude.
Yeah, some dude. He's taking the place of her now. Yeah, they just throw him in there. So.
Yeah, and Devin was a hell of a lot better than he is. So, trying to tell me they couldn't left her doing that.
Yeah, and then she kind of fits like with the heels,
Yeah, because the whole thing with her and Devin, the whole thing with Devin and Dana Brooke.
Yeah, and then I forgot. Okay, you know how like sometimes you had the heels and she be interviewing them, or was interviewing, and she like a little scared. I like when she interviewed the heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits. It makes their character more believable in a way, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So yeah. So who? Okay, what do you think about William Regal in the series? I love him.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in regard that whole section when they was doing the roll, and he was like,
in the left foot,
step with your left foot and roll.
But the first time he was so calm with it though. For the first three times, he was so calm. He was so calm. It just like after that 10th time, it was like you not listening. He was like something. If I'm not, something he was saying, I was just like, yeah, he pissed now.
Yeah,
he don't like to repeat himself multiple times, like over 15 times. Because he was real nice with it at first.
Well, he shouldn't. He shouldn't have to.
True. Because he told everybody who did it wrong. I think everybody did it wrong. Most of them. Yeah. And he was just pissed. Like, come on. Like, open your ears.
Yeah. But also like the other dude, the other coach. What's his? I can't remember that. He British too. Kind of look like.
Oh Regal. Yeah, he's a legend. I can't remember his name though.
Yeah, I can't.
He was he was given to ZZ. He's one of the participants from Don't Tell Me Tough Enough, and he came back in the series. They brought him back second chance because they see potential in him, and he's 19 or 20, and yeah.
He's 19, but just like Patrick, he look a hell of a lot older.
I'd give him like 25-ish.
Yeah, he look older than how old I am. Shit, so.
I was gonna say like almost 30, but I ain't gonna insult him. So.
Yeah. Oh hell! When first time I saw, like I said, when I saw him and Patrick, I was like, these dudes got to be like in the pushing 30.
How's Patrick?
Patrick's 19 too, 19 or 20.
Oh, there, because Patrick's from DC. Hey, but and Moose. He's from DC.
Look, yeah, you gotta throw Moose in.
Moose.
This is not their show.
Yeah, check out our Ring of Honor show and check out our throwback show too. Series, I call it. Yeah, we have a lot of shows. Check them out. Let us know if you have any recommendations for our throwback shows. We gonna do good ones and a few bad ones.
Yeah.
Okay, we not doing Nathan Nathan Newman. Shout out to him, Nathan Newman. Headliner. What is it? Headliner 8.
Carolina 5.
Oh,
5.
I'm sorry, it's an 8. That's not one of my favorite numbers. But yeah, 5. I'm sorry, I just botched on you, Nathan. I'm sorry.
See, I'm not the only one. Now you see where I get it from.
Well, I just did it at the top of my head, so I was like half right, but it's okay. But yeah, but the other dude with the other coach, I like him too, cause he was giving the business to ZZ, cause I guess he got the he just came off, he was playing, he wasn't
Playing
taking
around
it
here,
seriously.
dude.
Cause I think ZZ said something about he didn't want to grow up or something like that. If you grow up, child, it was something he said real stupid, and I'm just like, yeah, why you here again? You know what I mean? It's
Well, I
something.
guess cause he from Louisiana. And you know, he got that Bayou talk, so he got to do that there. You know.
I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
I
I mean,
guess.
if he did make it, I mean, what, he would be like a Wyatt or something like that.
And you know what's sad? Like a guy who looked like not him in general, a guy just looked busted up. They need to just be in the Wyatt family. It's just like just go put him in the Wyatt family. He ain't gonna do nothing anyway. I mean, cause I don't know his height, but he might be around Bray Wyatt height. Cause you know Bray Wyatt when he's with the Wyatts, the rest of them, he's like a little person
Yeah.
compared to them. So
But for some reason, I could see them giving ZZ. Like I said, you don't know this dude, but anyone who used to watch back in the day, who remember this wrestler named Skinner, he was like a swamp
he sound
like
familiar.
a swamp wrangler. I mean, he actually wrestled Bret Hart for the IC title. I think it was that. Was it a Survivor Series? No, it was this Tuesday in Texas.
Okay.
He wrestled Skinner for the IC title. Yeah,
Hmm.
but that's who. If you go back and see what he looked like, you'll know why I'm saying ZZ could probably have a gimmick like his.
Oh, I see it. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see a photo of him. Yeah.
yeah, that could be ZZ.
Yeah. I saw some. Yeah. Oh wow.
But yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. And it's kind of funny that they have William Shatner doing the narrator.
Yeah. What do you think about that though?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it because he has you know, he has a good voice for it.
Yeah. I'm glad. They didn't get. You know how they do on the network. They have that chick or whoever she is who be like the top 10. I'm glad that person not doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't watch the top 10. I refuse to watch them, but I did. You know, the little commercials.
I watched a few of them, but then because I realized how biased that WWE
Of
is,
course, I stopped.
with them, so I stopped. Yeah, I stopped watching.
I believe they had a DVD one time with like the 50 greatest wrestlers or something like that, or the top 100 or something. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was a DVD on the network, and I watched, and I'm just like, really? It was something that where Kurt Angle was in the wrong position, but somebody was way farther than him. And I'm just like, what? This is some bullshit. I can't remember what it was, though.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. It was just like, oof. But, what did you think about Dana Brooke? You know, like how her little story on here.
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny in the sense that she's potentially at risk of being let go
Yeah.
because it's like, ooh, really? I mean, of course, this was filmed like a couple of months ago. I think
Yeah,
it was.
a couple months ago. Because when she first came in the room, I was like,
Well,
this?
no. Well, some of it I think is from a couple of
Yeah,
months
some
ago.
of it, but recently, Devin just well, I don't know. We don't know how.
Yeah, it's like they mixing in stuff that's already been and stuff that's right now. So, or maybe it is right now, and I mean months ago, and then they just kind of, carrying it on.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think the dude when he let Devin go, he told her that she would still have 30-day pay or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did say that.
So maybe it could have been last month, and she was still, because remember just here what, up until last week is when her last episode of NXT was shown.
True. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, we could just be like a month behind in a sense.
Yeah.
So, but as far as Dana Brooke go, I mean, I think it's interesting to see that she's kind of struggling, because I mean, she was when she first. I mean, now, like where she is now in ring, opposed to when she first started, is leaps and bounds, and I think a lot of that is the fact that she's been paired up with Emma.
Yeah, because remember I told you when she first came, I was like, who is this? Like, she just got showboat. When she got in the ring, I'm like, oh, God. They just brought this model bodybuilder in here. And then, like you said, with Emma, when her and Emma got together, I started liking her character. And then with Devin, her backstage segments, it just started getting better. Like, she progressed over time.
Yeah,
And that's why I'm one of her fans. So, I mean...
and I mean, I'd be scared to get tossed around by Nia Jax too. So
Yeah, cause I like how they did it. The cliffhanger, we don't know if she injured or not, but how she, how knowledge, cause the other, I think it was called Miller, cause is his name Jason, the trainer, Albert? What's his real name?
yeah,
Jay,
Jason.
whatever, Jason. Okay. When he said, he's like yeah, Carmella do way better, Basically he was saying, she said more better than Dana, I guess he was trying to say, but
Hmm.
and I was just like, yeah, look at Carmella, you know what I mean? I mean, Fall's weight size, and then like Dana, I think that was her first time doing it too. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You seeing somebody else get dangled, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do that. Of course, you're gonna be hesitant the first time.
Exactly.
So I mean, that's just human. So but I mean, she's doing good right now on NXT, and I like how the series always say on the breaking ground, not battleground, Jay. They always say, you never know what's going to happen in this business, and you're right. Like, so it's good to
Yeah.
see her, and we saw a little glance at Tyler Breeze in there too, and
Well, Tyler Breeze,
Bailey and
Bailey, Sami Zayn.
oh yeah, and Sami Zayn, yeah. Um, is there anything else from Breaking Ground? That dude, here you told me he remind you of Laurinaitis. What do you think of him?
Like I said, he reminded me of Johnny Ace. You need to get we don't need to see him.
But you like the coaches. Like I like oh my god, I'm blanking out. I like Jason, if that's his name, Albert. Y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, with Albert.
And oh my gosh, what is her name? Sarah Del Rey. And then, don't she has a trainer, like a assistant coach with her or something? Was that another coach?
Yeah, she the one who actually took the show the girls how to take that toss from Nia Jax.
Okay, yeah, her. I don't know her name, but
Yeah.
yeah. And then I like how they did the tryouts, and then they actually went back, with all the coaches in the back, and the dude, Laurinaitis Jr., he was saying
Yeah.
it's always 5 to 6 yeses pop off the paper, they all agree. And it was interesting to hear him say they do a background check. No, he was like he go over again, all the ones they want. Then he do a background check, and then he give it to Triple H. And I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. You heard one of the girls on it, they let her go. Far as the training, Laurinaitis Jr., they let her go. She had it's something to do with your back. Paige had the same thing.
Scoliosis.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they let her go, but Paige had the same thing. I don't know if it's different stages of it, but they just let her go.
Well, it is.
Okay.
I mean, some people have, where it's like really serious to where they potentially could be paralyzed if they land on their back wrong, or I guess Paige, it's not that serious with her, so that's probably why. Plus, she's been wrestling for 10 years, so it ain't like, if something bad was gonna happen, it would have already happened by now.
Right, but we don't know how long that girl was wrestling too, though. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
But Paige was technically wrestling before she was actually born. Because if
True,
you
true.
remember the story she told on the Austin podcast,
Yeah,
where
and
her mom was wrestling when she was pregnant with her. So.
yeah, and then on the YouTube video too. Yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot
so
the name of it, but it's very
I think
interesting.
they documentary that the family documentary. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know the proper name, but
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
this Google page family, it might come up, y'all. But is anything on Breaking Ground you want to see more of?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm just going
With the
episode by
flow?
episode. Yeah,
Yeah, with
episode by episode.
okay, cool. I want to see something with the referees for some reason. I don't know.
Referees.
I don't know. I'm just weird. I don't know. I don't know. And no, that dude, the football player, not Corbin, the other one, the one had the concussion.
Oh, Tino.
Yeah, I want to see more of him too.
They probably will.
Yeah,
Cause they got to revisit the concussion thing with him.
true, true.
So we shall see.
Yeah. Now let's get into NXT.
Yes.
The actually show that happened yesterday. um. So I came up with something. We should do like the hits and miss.
Okay.
Well, we could do that. Well, that's mostly for Raw shows we're gonna start doing. But we could do hit and miss with NXT. It's probably not a lot of misses, but
No.
we could do something like that. You know, after we discuss the matches and stuff. Um. So the first match, I wasn't expecting a return of the purple girl, Cameron. It was
Yeah.
Cameron versus Asha. Did I say it right in your weird wriggle voice?
Oscar.
Oscar. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. So it was Cameron versus Oscar.
Yeah.
What did you think of the match? I think Cameron kind of held her own in this match in a way.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. You know what I mean?
She did what she was supposed to do, and
She didn't push that much.
And Oscar did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah,
Just beat the hell out of him.
Man, she did. Man, don't punches to the face. I'm just like, I felt so bad for her. I don't think I ever felt so bad for a wrestler. Like, well, you know, she's a new wrestler, but I mean, she's been around for a minute. But I felt so bad. I felt so bad for her. And then when she do like the red end, like like Naomi be doing, but hers is just more dominant.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, damn, like, cause she's a stiff worker, so it's just like, Jesus, like, I feel so bad for her opponents. I feel bad for her opponents more than I feel bad for Nia Jax's opponents. And I don't know why. I guess because now it's not stiff as like Asuka is, I guess.
Yeah.
And the crowd really love Asuka. I mean, I love her character. You know, and
Yeah.
matter of fact, she was in Breaking Ground when they was on the little when Sami Zayn and them was talking. So she was in there. She was in that class. I think Josh was in there too, the one who won Tough Enough.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, but yeah, Asha versus Cameron. Did anything like in this match like pop out to you?
Yes, there is one thing.
Besides purple.
Yeah. Well, no, there is one thing. When that spot of where it starts off in the corner where when Cameron tries to kick Oscar and Oscar grabs her leg and then walks her back out to the middle of the ring, you know, and she puts her leg down, and then Cameron slaps her, and she, in the same rhythm motion, she grabs her and wraps her up and has that arm bar on her.
Yeah.
I watched it at least 3 times.
Really? Wow.
No, because the first time you see it, he's like, okay, what did I just see?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I didn't rewind it though because my network was skipping again.
No, it wasn't skipping on me.
It was skipping on me a little bit.
But even I'm talking about after the show had went off, I just went back to that just to see it again because the first time you see it, it's like, okay, what the hell did I just see?
Yeah.
So you have to go back and watch it again, and still it's like, what did I just see? How did she do that? Granted, they had to practice that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with Cameron, they had to practice that.
Right, and you know what? It's nothing against Cameron. Try to be nice. I'm being nice today, Jay. I'm being nice. Nothing against her. You know, she had to practice. You know, we don't want Oscar to like paralyze her in the ring. So
No, we don't.
So
That wouldn't be best for business.
At all. No, no.
Besides,
It's
we leave that to the other person. Who we'll talk about them later.
okay. Okay, because I'm lost, but okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
Okay. When you bring it up, like, oh, so Asta, she won by submission, of course.
Yep, put her in that whatever that chicken wing whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever the hell she called it. Yeah.
That rear choke chicken wing, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. The
Oscar choke. I
that-
call it that.
no, I like the AC. Gotcha.
I call it that.
Okay. So next was your girl backstage, Carmella. She was backstage giving an update on her boys.
Yeah.
And last time you told me that Big Cat's actually really injured.
Yeah, he legit hurt. So
Do you have
So,
any
like-
idea when he coming back or no?
now he gonna be out for. I mean, I think what she said, him being out for like 6 to 8 weeks. I think that's the real story.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I think I probably missed a little bit of that because I'm tweeting probably.
Yeah,
But
she just.
what?
No, I'm just saying she was basically giving the full update of his and Enzo, because Enzo's not hurt. He just
Yeah.
just got thrown off the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, he was sleeping over there. But
Yeah, but Cash, the one that got taken out.
yeah. And the Brainbusters. I really don't know their names now. Thanks to Jay, y'all. I really don't. It's Dawson and Dash, right?
Dash, but you know something? He's not on Anderson no more.
Okay, who is he?
He's your boy, Jamie Noble.
Nydia. Y'all go check out SmackDown 2002. I believe it was December 5th, if I'm not mistaken. He had the match with God. Ooh, I don't remember the person. Whatever. But yeah, go check out the SmackDown on the network from 2002. You will see Nydia and Jamie Noble. Yes. You remember when Jamie Noble came back last year? With the authority, and then no, I think this is the part when Stephanie and Brie was fighting for the SummerSlam or something, and then they was doing the Jamie Noble chants, and Triple H just looking like, really, really.
That's how the show ended. The Raw ended with a Jamie Noble chant.
Yeah, that tells you something. They didn't really care about Stephanie and Brie. That tells you something. I was like, are they saying Jamie Noble? I was like, holy crap, that's Jamie Noble.
It took for him to become a stooge to get a chant.
Nydia. What if it? Okay, did he ever say like, Stephanie? Hey, Stephanie, are you okay?
I don't know. But well, hold on, before we go on, I gotta say something.
Go ahead.
Why is it like we have a role reversal here tonight? You doing all these examples and imitations and stuff like that and recommendations, and I'm just kind of going through the floor right now.
I'm sorry. I thought I wasn't feeling well. My sinus kicking my ass, and the show boosts me up, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it, but I just think it's funny that we kind of have a role reversal going on this episode.
Oh, trust me, the next one you would get it all back. Thanks to Raw. Good gosh.
But yeah, so your boys Dash and Dawson. They
gave a gift to the Von Villains.
Yeah, a wheelchair.
I was like, what the hell is this? So I guess they're going to try to do what they did to Big Cass and Enzo on the tag champs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we saw multiple segments in the show. Cause it felt like, okay, first of all, the show didn't even go the whole 60 minutes, Jay.
No, it didn't.
I think it was top of like 53, 50. It was. I like NXT stop at 60 minutes. That's because it's an hour show, but they have a nerve on Raw, do 3 hours and 15 minutes most of the time. So yeah. Exactly,
and they still don't leave you with anything memorable.
Oh, did you? I know this is NXT. Did you hear the rating was like a 1.1 or something? From this past week, I guess. I don't know if it was this week or last week. I'm like, whoa. No, I'm sorry. I think it was the last hour. I think it said for Raw.
That just tell you how
was a 1.1, and it was a pretty good show overall, though.
It was, but people are tuning out.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But yeah, like I was saying, they have multiple segments on the show,
Yeah.
and we saw our boys, Jason and Gable, Jason Jordan and Gable,
Yep, they gave a little promo,
and they challenged I guess the greatest tag team in NXT history, the Ascension.
which I don't
Ascension.
get how they're the greatest tag team in NXT history, but okay.
I guess because I mean when I was watching when I was watching, they was like the best ones down there. You know, they go down there, beat the hell out of you. You know, they went and they won the tag team champions. I mean, that was a good moment. But since they put them up in the main roster, it just
Yeah, they become irrelevant.
pretty much. And Cody Rhodes flunkies.
Stardust flunkies.
Oh, true.
Cody
Okay.
Cody doesn't exist anymore, remember?
No. But yeah, so Gable and Jason challenged them, so I guess we see that soon or next week. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
guess I don't know.
I have no idea. And the next match was Bull. Bull.
Yeah.
He versus I think his name Angelo Dawkins.
D'Angelo.
Yeah. No,
Dawkins?
Angelo.
Angelo? Oh, is Angelo? Or,
I think it's Angelo D'Angelo.
Kenny King Jr.?
Pretty much, but I know his last name is Dawkins though. I think it's Angelo.
Yeah, it is Dawkins, but I can't remember his first name. But Kenny King is what I see when I see him.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I guess he's been on a losing streak, and whoever that dude with him,
His tag team partner.
yeah, he had enough of him because Bull won the match, and
Yeah,
the
Bull
crowd
beat
really
the hell
loves
out of
him actually.
Yeah, Bull fit.
Yeah, and the commentary, I can't remember the commentary most on the show yet. But I think they said something I can't remember. It was something like it was like some. Oh no, that's for later. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Anyway, so they go back in the back again. This is like the third time they went in the back, Jay. And the Vaudevillains have have a segment.
Yep. To continue what Dash and Dawson started.
True. So they will face them next week, and I'm guessing for the tag team champions.
Yep.
And remember we said we thought the whole thing with Alexa Bliss and the tag and Murphy and Blake. And remember we said we thought it was going to be the Vaudevillains. I totally forgot about the Hype Bros.
I didn't. I didn't forget about them.
I forgot because I would have said them too. I would be like, between them two teams, because I think that's the only two face teams. I mean, you don't really include Jason and Gable yet. I don't really include them as face team yet. But yeah. So next week is gonna be because no, I think she Bailey had a segment with that dude again,
Yeah.
whatever his
Yeah.
name is.
Todd Pettengill Jr.
Yeah, and so she got her partner, so it's gonna be the Hype Bros with Bailey. Did you see the part when was it Mojo? He took his hat off and gave it to Bailey.
Yeah, she was all excited about that.
You know what they together? Those three work for some reason.
Yeah.
They were. I know, but they work. They work for some reason. I mean, maybe
Well, I
that's
say this
just
at least.
what.
No, I was gonna say at least now Zack Ryder has something to do.
True. Because you know what? If they go to the main roster, I know this is probably horrible to say, but they go to the main roster and they be heels. I could just say that this be a real aggressive heels. It's just, I can see Mojo just all up in Michael Cole's face. What he do now, but just more in an aggressive way. And Bailey, like we said about the bear hug, where she could do the you said the Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner.
Yeah. Yeah, she could do that. I could see them. But yeah, anyway, next week it's a 6-tag mixed tag team match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not angry about it. It's not Raw. We don't see 6 tag team matches often in NXT or Ring of Honor. Well, I'm new to Ring of Honor, but in NXT.
Plus,
So,
it's a purpose behind it.
Yes, it is. The storyline behind it. and it's gonna be interesting to see. Do you have any predictions who's gonna win?
No, I don't really.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of leaning toward Alexa Bliss and her boy is winning. But
Yeah, I can see them winning by DQ. I mean, I'm sorry.
no, I can see them winning clean.
Hmm.
I mean, what dirty clean, I should say.
Okay. Well, what about next week? The Vaudevillains versus the Brainbusters.
I don't know. Well, they might win by DQ because since they on this whole vendetta of trying to take people out.
I'm thinking they gonna win the belts.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could be by DQ. Like I said, if they get caught, but I think they're gonna win either way.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win the belts because I'm still sticking with my little prediction. They like transitional champions, and
Yeah.
then I could see Gable and them winning that in December.
London.
Yeah, in December, the takeover in London. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking with that. Because my other prediction for Seth Rollins, he got injured, so hope he feel better. We'll talk about that on our Raw show, but
Yeah, we can just ball all that up, man. Just throw that in the trash. That's pretty much what they're doing.
pretty much, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So.
But what happened next? Oh yes, the best part of the show.
All right, Corey Graves. Well, you started then.
Eva Marie made her return. The red-headed queen, or the red queen of the Divas division, returns.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
happy.
And,
Me and Corey Graves is on the same level, and he get paid to do this. It was so
Ric
nice
Flair.
to see. Huh?
I said this wannabe female Ric Flair.
Hey. That's why you staticking right now. Because Eva Marie hear you, okay? Okay? She's not the greatest. Because somebody on Twitter was like, she's the greatest, and Nathan blocked them. No. I'm not giving her that much credit. No, God, no. But yeah, she came back. Okay. Did you see how she came out and it was like a fan? Somebody dressed like her. Did you see that?
No, I didn't
She
see
was
it.
standing beside Bailey, the little fan. Her #1 fan.
Come on, Izzy.
Yeah, that the little girl. So
Izzy should have did to that fan what Bailey did to Eva Marie.
no, okay.
Yes. Well, matter of fact, Izzy should do that should have hopped the rail and did that to Eva Marie.
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
I bet you will. No, you can't do that to Eva Marie. You can't do that.
Oh, well, it's gonna happen. Well,
no. Oh, but the fan. I don't know if she was a grown woman or a teenager. I have no idea. She probably was a plant spot. That's what I'm assuming. Yeah. You gotta go back and watch that, Jay.
who knows?
He won't. But yeah. So Eva Marie had a match versus I call her the Jersey Girl. I think her name was Carly, I believe.
Well, that generic name that they gave her was Marley.
Oh, I thought it was Carly. Oh, okay.
Marley, but
I'm sorry. Well, it rhymes, so. Okay.
but I think her name is her name. People know her as Gianna Dario. Yeah.
Okay.
Dario.
Sounds
Yeah.
a little familiar. Just a teeny bit. Okay.
I think she was on. I think she was on Tough Enough.
Oh, she was?
I think.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
I have no idea. I never watched a full episode. I watched like minutes of an episode, like a little bit. I was like, no. Only person I saw on there I liked was Daniel Bryan, because he looked like he didn't want to be there. He didn't look like he wanted to be there. And the Jersey Girl did good, because the crowd hates Eva Marie. But no, they was doing that what they do to Sasha. Eva's ratchet. No,
yeah.
she's not. And I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some more redheaded Eva Marie fans. Yeah.
Well, you got that, but also you got some. What was that?
Shh. No.
Which is true because okay, tell me this: why does Eva Marie move like Undertaker from early days in and not in a good way. It's like it's like she's counting her steps. You know?
I think she was in the way because when she did like the like it looked like a slam to a mat or like some type of weird DDT, but just
Yeah, that was. I
whatever
think
that
that's I think that's one of the that's where she got one of the what was that?
oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't know what that was, and I'm an Eva Marie fan, I guess. But but the match, the girl Darlie, she did good. Like I liked that. I want to see more from her. Uh,
Well, a lot of people do.
yeah, I want to see more from her, and of course Eva Marie won. So
Yeah.
that was fantastic for me. And yeah, she's back from Perry. And Corey Grace is Corey Grace was like he told one of them, I don't know, Baron or the other guy. He was like, yeah, you need to go take a vacation or you always on vacation. Something like that he told one of them. And Corey Grace he makes her matches interesting because we know they suck.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
grabs my attention. Yes, I'm saying that. But but I love Corey Grace when it comes to even Marie matches. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, because what you're seeing and what you're hearing is two different things.
It's very, very true. Very, very true. But she's a red-headed queen. A red queen of the Divas division.
Red-headed piece of trash. That's what she is.
You know.
Red-headed garbage. That's what she is. She's not good. And that's sad.
She's not even decent.
No, and that's bad. No, okay. I mean, I know, like I said, I know you like her, and I don't really like her. But let's be serious for a minute.
No. Okay, first that I'm not a fan. I'm just being an a-hole to you because you.
I know.
Yeah, you know this, but still, yeah.
But seriously, when you look at Breaking Ground, and then you look at like a lot of these girls that's coming. I'm not talking about the ones that are true wrestlers. I'm talking about the brand new ones, the rookies that's coming along. When you look at them and everything, these girls are leaps and bounds better than her.
Of course they are, but it's even Marie is there for her looks.
Yeah, but okay, so
and Total Diva, she's there for that, which is sad. Which is sad in a way. It's very sad, but that's what she's there for.
So why?
Want to keep her.
So why not make her an interviewer or a valet?
I would prefer a valet than an interviewer. But
well, I'm just saying, either or.
Yeah, like Devin, she should still be a valet or interviewer.
Yeah.
But
it's like, what is Eva Marie doing that warrants her to be an in-ring worker? Nothing.
I guess she's gonna be like the female John Cena. I guess they try to build her up as that, which is
no, because I mean, as for much crap that I give John Cena.
No, I'm talking about like building her up. You know what I mean? Because you know at first his wrestling wasn't good when he first came. Now it's like, oh, okay, whatever, we used to it. But back then,
well, I would say this. I mean, there was a string of matches earlier this year where he was actually good. Yeah, now, granted, it was who he was with in the match, but at the same time, he held his own. She isn't doing anything that is showing that she's holding her own. It's like it's all staged and choreographed. Everything that she's doing.
Yeah, she seems very nervous. Because I think Darlie, I think she like kicked her or hit her in the face, and she was like, "Oh my god, my face!" Like she's worried more about her face.
Yeah. So it's like it's like she could be Sunny.
Yeah.
Sunny never wrestled.
Yeah, she could be. She could be, but they want her in the ring,
but it's embarrassing to watch.
Yeah. Leave the redhead queen alone. She's the queen. I wonder what Triple H think when he be like, God damn it, Vince.
he just looked like this, and the fact that she's down in NXT now is probably like they're probably really pissing him off. Because what he's trying to do with them, and then you got this over here that's looming over all that. It's like, God damn it. Because if you notice, when she won the match, after she won the match, she got up on the second rope and she did the old like she's coming for the belt. And it's like that's why I sent you that tweet about, she gonna have to see Oscar.
No. Jay does not like Eva Marie. He don't like Eva Marie wrestling. Oh, it cracks me up. Yeah, she's gonna be the next champion.
She's not gonna be the next
She's
champion.
gonna be the next champion
No, she's not.
in her dreams. But anyway,
Because if Oscar was to hurt somebody, and since since Eva Marie already hurt Carmella,
that's not fair.
so a kind of payback in a sense.
No, that's
If-
because
if-
you
if
just like
she-
Carmella and you just want to give revenge on Eva Marie because you hate her in
I mean,
ring.
it could have been Emma. It could have been Peyton Royce. It could have been Billie Kay. It could have been any of them girls that got hurt that suffered. Getting hurt by Eva Marie.
Eva Marie is the red queen of the Divas division, okay?
Uh,
And I'm proud of you. You talked to her more than 5 minutes.
Well, I kind of had to since I had a situation where she, because it turned red. Matter of fact, so yeah. So I had no choice but to talk more than 5 minutes about her.
Oh, Eva Marie, I can't wait to see you next week, girl. Yeah. And her new #1 fan at ringside. I mean, she had like the whole thing going on. Like she had the red, and I think she had the robe on too. If I'm not mistaken, you gotta go. I'll send you. I'll send you a picture of it if I can find it. But yeah, Eva Marie, next week, girl. Next week, yeah. Just don't hurt nobody. So what happened? Oh, so it was Dana and Emma was backstage. Another backstage segment. They was talking about Asha. So I guess Emma is going to challenge her to a match. Emma, I guess she challenged Asha to a match, and Dana went back in history. Remember when she was hurt a couple weeks ago at the takeover? Woman, was that a takeover one? No, after what? No.
Yeah, it was. It was at Respect.
Oh, okay.
She got, because they had a match at Respect, and then she was playing like, I beat you.
Yeah, and then she pat her on the head, and then Dana was like, yeah, she remember that. And Emma said she's not scared of her. So I guess we're gonna see Emma versus Asha soon. There's a story behind this. I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I guess that's gonna be in London. I have no idea. And oh yeah, Dana Brooke was like, patting people on the head is childish, and I was just laughing. I was like, oh, she missed Devin. She giving a plug to Devin. Oh. Yeah.
We all missed Devin.
Maybe she'll come back. So the main event. I'll let you start this one off. Apollo Crews versus Finn Balor.
Well, for one, both are faces, in a sense. Apollo comes out to a good crowd reaction, and of course, hot guy Finn Balor comes out. Because, like I said, right now Finn Balor has the best entrance, of anybody. That includes the Wyatts. He has and we're not including Undertaker because that's a separate entity. But as far as current stars, he has the best entrance, regardless if it's just him in the jacket or when when the demon comes out.
You know what's something about that jacket? I don't know. I'm not liking the jacket. I don't know why.
I'm not liking the jacket.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky. I don't know.
Ain't problem.
I don't know.
So yeah, I mean, and I like the introduction, because at first I was like, "Well, they gonna have a match in the dark here like this?" Because with the spotlight on them. I mean, that would have been cool if they would have did that. But
yeah,
I don't know. But they could probably do that like on a takeover or something. But I did like they made it a big fight feel, which something that the main roster hasn't done in a long time. But
well, they don't know how to do that no more. Wow.
But I mean, I knew this was going to be a good match, because when you have two guys when you have a guy like Finn Balor, you have Apollo Crews, who were just good, it was going to be good. And it was. It was a good match. I mean, they both was, basically giving each other the business in a sense. I'm trying to remember, it was something that Finn Balor did to Apollo, but I can't remember exactly what the move was.
Hmm.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, the match was good over. I was enjoying the match. It was potential of like, seeing a rivalry between these two would not be a bad, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But um, I don't know if you want to go straight toward the end of it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So I mean, there was a couple of near pinfalls, and as things were going on, there was interference, like I predicted. Just not
Yeah.
from the person that I was expecting. I was completely dismissing this person, and I'm talking about when Baron Corbin comes out and basically kills Apollo, and then start mugging Finn. And while that's happening, then Samoa Joe comes out, which is the person that I thought was one of the people I thought was going to do it, right? He comes out, chases off Baron Corbin. Once again, Apollo is nowhere to be seen anymore. It's like he just vanished. And then you get, you know, Joe checking out his tag team partner, and then mugging Finn Balor, and what we was expecting to happen a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, true, true, true. Yeah, he basically mugged him, and I'm like, now you do it, and he's turned heel officially now. So now we get Finn versus Samoa Joe, and now we get Corbin versus Apollo Crews. So
Or,
what?
or, well, that could happen, but I think at London, I'm making a prediction. I think it's gonna be a fatal 4-way.
Hmm,
Yep.
maybe
Yep.
that'd be good. Now, okay, would you make that a main event or the Divas, whatever the Divas match would be?
No, this will be the main event
Okay, okay.
because Bailey versus Alexa Bliss is not as star power worthy as Bailey versus Sasha Banks to main event.
True, true. But what if they have the Alexa Bliss match before Takeover?
No, they won't. No, I think they building that toward take because we're in November now. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
the
yeah, you're
only
right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of
yeah
Raw. I'm sorry.
yeah
I'm thinking of Raw.
yeah they can't it's building towards takeover. So
True. And so, what's your hit and misses of the show?
I mean, outside of the Red Queen,
Hey,
outside of that, I don't really have no. Well, that and that dead fish of a backstage interviewer that replaced Devin. So,
um, hit and misses. Mine's any hits? Welcome back, Eva Marie. Welcome back. The first match was good. Um, good to see Jason them again. Oof. What else? What else? What's my miss? Corbin interrupted the main event. But
how's that a miss? How's that a miss though?
because I was like, God damn, I really wanted to see the match. I didn't want no interference.
But I told you that's what was going. I told you that.
I know what you told me, but that's my miss because I have no other misses. So I'm not. Oh no, I do. I'm sorry. I do. I do. Okay, that's not a miss. That Dawkins guy, I don't care for him. So get rid of him. Well, I mean, I'm not saying get rid of him like as a job or nothing, but I just don't want to see him on TV once again. So basically, my hits and misses are hits is Eva Marie came back. The first match was good with Oscar. Um, misses was that Dawkins guy. I don't care for him. Is any last words, Jay?
No.
Okay. Sorry about the whole editing process. We have difficulties. And peace.
It's